Greetings and salutations, Conrad Weiser. We have entered the time of the year that we're all counting down to. When you can sign up for your summer flex day. You thought I was going somewhere else with that, didn't you? But it does say I have the word summer in it, so let's just roll with that. So this year we're doing something a little bit new. We are using Frontline to sign up for our summer flex days. Now, some of you have done this already, awesome, and some of you haven't, but I wanted to show you a little bit about how to navigate the site and a couple of tips, especially if you're looking for something that is not on the pre-approved list. So let's get started. A few things first. You're going to want to make sure that you are signed into your school district Google account, your @conradweiser.org account. That will make the website appear, as well as then when we get to Frontline, we want to make sure that we're signed into Frontline first. So I have this here, and I am going to sign into my organization's page, and I would put my email address in. And as long as I'm signed in and I'm in the learning path, the professional growth side, this whole process should go a little bit easier for you. So when you go to the website that was provided by Dr. Burnham, it goes through these different ideas. All of these dates, if they're not there, will be filled in. Information will be available, but anything that you'd want to go to, you just have to click on the link, and then it will automatically open it for you in a new site. So I clicked on a CDT, and here it is, and I can look at the times and the locations of where they're going to be, and then I would just click sign up now, and then I would get confirmation through my email. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, there's things that I want to do that aren't on this list, and they still need to get approved, that's fine. If you scroll down to the bottom, there's a part here that says session not on list. It says if you need a session approved, click here. When you do that, it should take you directly to a form that has a lot of this information. Now, this looks suspiciously like the conference request form that exists on Frontline, because that's what it's modeled off of. So there are some things in here that are the same and some that are different. So you would fill in all of your information here. Purposes of this demo, I'm just going to copy and paste this and fill this into every box just so we can see it. Documentation URL, if you have a site that you can put in there, great. You're going to have to check boxes here. Act 48 hours are available. Then you do have to select a category. You can click this drop down over here, teaching and learning professional development, or whatever that happens to fall in for you, the category. I'm just going to click here, and then I'm going to go teaching and learning professional development, and I'm going to choose teaching techniques and strategies. Is this eligible for support staff? For my case, is no. Total hours would be how long are you going to be spending at said things. So let's say in order to qualify for this flex day, 7.5 hours or 7 hours, you'd have to read the contract to be specifically sure, and you'd put in the dates and meetings here. If your event happens over multiple days, if I just choose to 2 days, you'll see the form then repopulates and puts in 2 options for you. I'm going to go back here and just press 1 because what I want to do is only a singular day for this demonstration. And I'll choose a date. I can click on the calendar to get me to an actual option, and let's just choose June 16th because that seems like a good day. And I'm going to put in a start time and end time. Just to give an idea of how long things are going to last, I put the location in. Now, we don't need subs over the summer, so make sure you just click no subs. And that it would be a full day, even though we still don't have subs. Sponsoring organization, if it's not on the list, so if it is something provided by the district, if a department's having an option or meetings or something like that, you could just put the district in. If it's not on the list, you can put this and then just fill in the form here with whatever that group is. Estimated expenses do not require reimbursement, if that's the case. Even here, you have to put the 0 in. This is a key. The first time we did this, I screwed this up. This is not the first version of this video. So we sit here and you put in 0, and then you would sit here and choose your state standards. Now, this falls under the list that currently exists. You can go into your different standards that you want to look at. For the purposes of this, I'm just going to check the first one in every box. That'll be great. You don't need to do that many. And then if you're ready to go, you'd press submit. And then from here, it goes to your building principal, and they will get a list that approves it. Building admin then have the ability to pull all this information through Frontline to make sure that everyone who signed up for a flex day did. If you haven't heard from your building admin before the dates, or as we get closer to the end of the school year, you may want to just send an email to them and saying, hey, I did submit one of these forms. It does not always appear for them correctly in Frontline. It's something that Bill Napper has been having conversations with them about Frontline, just making sure that those notifications appear. So if you have not heard as we get closer and closer to the end of the school year, just let them know that you might have submitted something. And that's it. And then you just go and enjoy your flex day, learn some new stuff, bring it back to the district, and help the kids. If you have any questions about anything, if something doesn't link correctly, or something doesn't make sense, please do not hesitate to reach out.